Hi folks, my name is Eric Jacobsen. I'm the author and founder of the Kids in Trance program, or kidsintrance.com. I'd like to welcome you to another one of our informational videos. Actually, our fifth installment of informational videos. I love making these videos. I love sharing the information with you and passing it on to you. But what I'm most excited and proud about are the tremendous amount of emails and testimonials I've been receiving from parents all over the country telling us how the Kids in Trance program has greatly benefited their children and teens, and it really helps me to feel like I'm on the right path at promoting this message. So I want to thank you very, very much, and hopefully you'll enjoy this fifth session also. This particular session is called the Sleep Programming Strategy. This is a strategy from the Kids in Trance program. This is the very first strategy I ever used with my youngest daughter, Erica, when she was just 4 years old, to help her overcome a couple of issues she was dealing with. So this sleep programming strategy has a really neat place in my heart. I'm very fond of it, not only because of the way it helped my daughter, but because it's actually the first program or technique or strategy that gave birth to Kids in Trance. So I'm really excited to share it with you. This is a really great technique if you need to resolve issues or solve problems with your children if they're between the ages of 4 and 12. Now, if you have a 13, 14, or 15-year-old, it doesn't mean that this strategy will not work with them. I want you to try it. I mean, the worst that will happen to them is nothing. If you can help them, great. I just need you to know that my research indicates that this is ideally applied if they're between the ages of 4 and 12. So let me give you a little background on this strategy before I give you the 3 steps that make it so effective and powerful when working with your children. So within an hour before anyone wakes up, children, teen, or adults, within an hour before anyone wakes up, their brain is saturated or submerged in wall-to-wall REM. Their brain is at a wall-to-wall REM level, REM, which psychologists and neurologists call the rapid eye movement level. And when adults or children or teens are at this level, their subconscious, their nervous system is very open to the power of suggestion. They're very, very receptive to the power of suggestion or your programming. And the goal of the sleep programming strategy is to help you, the parent, capitalize on this very, very unique state of mind while your children are sleeping, so that you can program them to resolve issues or solve problems. So here are the 3 steps. It's very, very simple to use, but the steps have to be applied just properly. So here we go. Step number 1, within an hour before your child awakens. So let's say they wake up every morning at 7 o'clock. About 6:30 in the morning, I want you to quietly enter their room, and I want you to program them with this one short affirmation, but you must first use their name. So in this case, let's say the name is Erica. Within an hour before they awaken, you quietly enter the room and say this: Erica, it's Daddy. Keep sleeping. Now, the reason I want that to be the first words out of your mouth is because I want you to program your child to keep sleeping while you're in the room. I can't have them wake up while you're programming them. If they wake up, the moment they open their eyes, they snap out of it, so they're no longer in the receptive level. And on top of that, you certainly want to save yourself the embarrassment. You don't want them to open your eyes while you're standing there talking to them while they're sleeping, right? So step number 1, Erica, it's Daddy. Keep sleeping. Second step, if you can hear Daddy, I want you to move a part of your body. At that point, I want you to watch the entire bed. Watch the bed and see if you notice any type of movement. The moment you notice any type of movement, maybe their mouth twitches or a leg or foot or elbow moves or something, that means their subconscious is listening. That means their nervous system is listening. At that point, they are the most receptive. They are highly receptive and open to the power of suggestion. The moment you see a part of their body move in the bed, that's the exact moment that you program them with one short, simple, positive, powerful affirmation. So let me give you an example. We recently had an episode with my youngest daughter now. She's 5, name is Jessica. And if you've been following my programs, you've heard their names before. Anyway, Jessica ran out into the street. It could have been a disaster. Luckily, it wasn't. However, I wanted to program her at a deep level so that it goes on automatic pilot. I spoke to her and told her she needs to look both ways before she crosses the street and keep away from the street. But that was at an objective level. I wanted her to hear it at a subjective level where it goes in really deep and it sticks. It goes on automatic. When it goes on automatic or automatic pilot, that's the best way to help your children, to make sure your programs are successful. So within an hour before she woke up, I think it was about 6:15, I tiptoed into her room, and the first thing I said was, "Jessica, it's Daddy. Keep sleeping." Second step, if you can hear Daddy, move a part of your body. And by the way, anytime I use this strategy with her, because I use it quite often, she always moves her foot. So I watched her little foot move, and at that moment, at that instant, I programmed her. Look both ways before you cross the street. That's it, you're done. If you do properly what I just showed you, the whole thing I think should take like 30 seconds. It's so simple. At that point, walk out of the room, you're finished. Give you another example now. My oldest daughter, Erica, who's now 13, you may have seen videos of Erica and I working together on YouTube, and I work with her all the time to improve her soccer game, and she's a really great soccer player. But she hurt her foot. She twisted her ankle really bad while playing, and she was limping for a couple of days, so I decided to use the sleep programming strategy to work with her, and it helped. Within an hour before she awakened, which at that time I think was about 6:45, I tiptoed into her room. First thing, "Erica, it's Daddy. Keep sleeping." Second program, if you can hear Daddy, move a part of your body. I watched, I waited, I saw her little arm move, and at that point I programmed her. Your ankle and foot are healing very quickly. That's it, you're done. Walk out of the room. Or you can add this, Mommy and Daddy love you. Wake up soon full of energy. That's it, you're finished. If you do the whole thing properly, it shouldn't take even 30 seconds. I was currently working with a neighbor whose 12-year-old was having kind of some difficulty in math, and I told her how to use the sleep programming strategy, and here's what she did. She tiptoed into his room within an hour before she awoken, and she said, "Jimmy, it's Mommy. Keep sleeping. If you can hear Mommy, move a part of your body." Watch the bed. The moment you see something move, program them with this positive affirmation. Math comes easy to you. At that point, you're done. It's literally that simple. Walk out of the room, you're finished. She told me it was only 3 weeks after that program, 3 weeks after that initial morning program, that she noticed his math grades were improving, and she was so excited, and of course, I was too. So this is a really powerful tool, but once you program them initially, that first initial programming in the morning, from that point forward, I want you to look for some type of feedback or results or resolution within 3 days. Now, not on the third day. Within 3 days, I want you to see if you notice the problem gets resolved, or a little bit of the problem is resolved, or some type of feedback. If you notice that with the first program, the first initial time you apply this strategy, the problem gets resolved, I mean, terrific, fabulous, you're done, great job. If only 50% of it gets resolved, let's say, I want you to wait until the third day and then reapply the strategy again. You will notice when you reapply it the second time you reapply it, the other 50% will be corrected. It's a really powerful tool, and I want to wish you a lot of luck when using it. I want you to please visit the KidsInTranceProgram.com website. It's KidsInTrance.com. And when you go to that website, you can click on and get a free video session of me teaching this class, or a special session on dealing with different techniques and giving you some new advice and tips. So visit the Kids in Trance program, and you'll get some really good insights that will help you. So it's KidsInTrance.com. Thank you very much for watching our video. I wish you all kinds of luck and success. Thank you, and I'll see you in our next installment. Have a great day.